Alrighty, so welcome to another episode of eship, which stands for Every Ship Has Its Place. And if you haven't seen episode 1, which is about the Aurora, there's a link in the description down below. Feel free to watch that if you want to as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And yeah, let's get started, shall we? Now today's video is going to be about an origin ship, which most people would normally associate with those who love class, who love elegance. But this ship and its place in the verse is not just for the rich. It's not just for the people who want to show off their wealth or who want something fast. It's for people who are after an aesthetic. The 85X is the sports car of Star Citizen. It's fast, yes. It has a few guns on it, similar to the Aurora, but its main shtick really isn't combat. This ship is everyone's daily driver, what you take from A to B, but what it gives you along the way is a very cozy, comforting, and settling ride. Kinda like those days when you were a kid and your dad just used to put you in the car and drive you around in the rain to help you fall asleep. Or maybe that's just a me thing, I don't know. Comment down below if you had the same kind of thing in your childhood. So where would you see the 85X in the verse? Well, it would have a plethora of uses. That high speed, you can use that for scouting and racing. That small compact size, you could fit that in a plethora of larger ships and not require them to go into a danger zone while this thing can. Its pricing is more expensive by roughly 120k than the most expensive Aurora, yes, but you do get a bit of bang for your buck in terms of capability and speed, but the drawback obviously is there's no room whatsoever to put anything, really. It's just a cockpit with an engine strapped to it, pretty much. There would definitely be some orgs that would make use of this in terms of making it part of a fighter fleet. Not the most ideal thing given the pricing and all that, but there are some orgs that do go for the more professional, sleek approach, and this does definitely fit like the James Bond aesthetic. Now, as stated in my previous video, you could probably use this for the 890 mission as well, but the drawback would obviously be that you don't have any room to store any extra bodies with you. Which, now that I said that, kinda does sound a little messed up if you ask me. Anyhow, moving on. One thing that I really do hope we get to see in the future is more ships like this, more daily drivers, more ships that don't necessarily pertain to the usual gameplay loops that we all tend to hear about so much. Ships like this will definitely help with world building. You know, for example, if you go to Area 18 and you look at the traffic, you can see cutlasses driving up and down the streets, and it's kinda like, that belongs kinda in the middle of combat in space and not exactly on a highway, you know? The 85X will definitely fit the bill a lot better, and I really do hope in the future that CIG do implement them into those highways. Now, if you personally asked me, Luigi, what would you do with an 85X? Well, here's the thing. With my last video, I just rented the Aurora to make a point, because I don't necessarily need one. But the 85X, when I tried to make this video, it kinda grew on me, and I actually went ahead and bought one, and all it really took me was a couple of bounties. Now, as to what I want to do with the 85X, well, if I've had a long day, tired, not really feel like doing much, I just fire up Star Citizen, hop in my 85X, and just fly. Fly, and take in that view. But yeah, that was episode 2 of eship. Every ship has its place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I hope to see some of you back in episode 3. But yeah, that's all from me. Ciao for now.